From Norway to Dortmund, the 20-year-old striker taking over world football in front of everybody's eyes. A prolific goalscorer, Haaland is known for his pace, strength and attitude, earning him the nickname the Terminator. When we talk about born superstars, we talk about Haaland. As Zlatan reborn, Haaland promises to be one of the best players in the world over the next decade. Haaland was born on 21st of July 2000 in Leeds, England, as his father was playing for Leeds United in the Premier League at that time. At the age of 3, he moved to Bryn in Norway. Haaland started his career at his hometown club Bryn in 2016 and moved to Molde the following year. He spent 2 seasons with the club before signing with Austrian side Red Bull Salzburg in January 2019, winning 2 Austrian Bundesliga titles and 1 Austrian Cup, making him a top priority on some of Europe's biggest clubs. Haaland's professional career began in 2019 for Norwegian club who at the time were managed by current Manchester United coach Ole Gunnar Solskjaer. With many decisive goals throughout the season, the Terminator made the jump to Austrian Bundesliga champions Red Bull Salzburg in 2019. Signing a massive 5-year contract, Erling Haaland's mission was set. On the 19th of July 2019, Haaland scored his first hat-trick for the club in a 7-1 Austrian Cup win against SC ESV Parndorf, and followed this up with his hat-trick in the Austrian Bundesliga on 10th of August, scoring 3 in a 5-2 victory against Wolfsberger. Haaland made his debut in the UEFA Champions League against Genk, where he scored 3 goals in the first half of an eventual 6-2 victory, his 4th overall hat-trick for Salzburg. In his next 2 matches of the Champions League season, Haaland recorded a goal against Liverpool at Anfield and a further 2 goals against Napoli, becoming only the second teenager after Karim Benzema in the history of the competition to score in each of his first 3 appearances. His 6 goals were also the most scored by any player in their first 3 Champions League matches. After converting a penalty in Salzburg's reverse fixture against Napoli, Haaland became the first teenager to score in his first 4 matches in the competition and only the 4th player of any age to achieve this feat, following Zé Carlos, Alessandro Del Piero and Diego Costa. He then got all 3 goals of Salzburg's 3-0 victory at Wolfsberger AC on 10th of November, recording his 5th hat-trick of the season and his 2nd against Wolfsberg. On the 29th of November, Haaland came off the bench to score another goal against Genk, joining Del Piero, Rebrov, Neymar, Cristiano Ronaldo and Lewandowski as the only players to score in the first 5 matches of a Champions League group stage, and becoming the first teenager to score in 5 consecutive matches in the competition. However, he would fail to find the net in the Salzburg's final group match against Liverpool as his side lost 2-0 and were eliminated from the competition. This would prove to be Erling Haaland's final game for the club as he departed Salzburg, having a record of 29 goals, with 28 of these coming in early 22 appearances made throughout the 2019-2020 season. After an unbelievable season, Haaland was a major target by some of the world's biggest clubs, including the likes of Manchester United and Juventus. However, knocking back the cold English weather and the lovely pizza in Italy, Borussia Dortmund announced the signing of Erling Haaland for a fee around £20 million. Hat-trick within 23 minutes of a 5-3 win. This made him the only second player in Borussia Dortmund's history after Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang to score 3 goals on their Bundesliga debut. 6 days later, Haaland once again came off the bench, making his 2nd club appearance in Dortmund's match against local rivals FC Cologne. He scored after 12 minutes and got a 2nd goal 10 minutes later, helping his side to a 5-1 victory. Haaland became the first Bundesliga player to score 5 goals in his opening 2 matches, as well as the fastest player to reach that tally of 56 minutes played. Despite being on the pitch in the league for only an hour, he won January's Bundesliga Player of the Month award. Haaland got a brace against Union Berlin on February 1st, becoming the first player in history to score 7 goals in their first 3 Bundesliga matches, early on creating and breaking many records. On the 18th of February, Haaland scored both Dortmund goals in their 2-1 first leg victory over Paris Saint-Germain in the Champions League round of 16. This brought the Norwegian teenager's total to 10 Champions League goals for the 2019-20 campaign in only his 8th overall appearance in this competition, adding to the 8 he had scored for Salzburg in the group stage. Dortmund would lose 2-0 in the return leg on the 11th of March, however, as Haaland saw elimination from the competition for a 2nd time in the same season. Following the Bundesliga's return on the 16th of May 2020 in the midst of the ongoing COVID-19 pandemic, Haaland scored Dortmund's opener of their 4-0 River Derby win over Schalke. His 10th goal of the Bundesliga campaign, it was the first goal by any player in German professional football since competitions had been halted in late March. On 20th of June, Haaland scored both goals in a 2-0 win against Leipzig to secure second place for Dortmund in the Bundesliga, which would lead to Champions League football in the following season. Haaland concluded his 2019-20 campaign with 44 goals in 40 club appearances across all competitions played for both Salzburg and Dortmund. Haaland at this point had established his name as one of the world's most promising athletes across all sports, with many European games under his belt heading into the 2021 season. Haaland was ready to further make a name for himself on the world stage. On the 19th of September 2020, in Dortmund's first match of the new season, Haaland scored a brace in a 3-0 win over Borussia Mönchengladbach. He scored his side's equaliser in their 2-3 de Classico defeat to Bayern Munich in the DFL Super Cup on the 30th of September, and again found the net against Bayern when the sides met in the league on 7th of November, with Dortmund losing 3-2 once more. On 21st November, Haaland scored 4 goals in 32 minutes of a 5-2 away victory against Hertha. These 5 goals in the month of November saw him crowned the Bundesliga Player of the Month for a second time in his career. Haaland continued his goal-scoring feats in the Champions League as he scored 6 times in Dortmund's opening 4 matches of the 2020-21 group stage, with his brace in a 3-0 win over Club Brugge on November 24th, making him the fastest player to record 15 and then 16 goals in the Champions League. He had reached his benchmark with only 12 total appearances in the competition. Hours before Dortmund's 5th group match against Lazio on the 2nd of December, the club announced that Haaland had suffered a hamstring injury and would have to sit out for the foreseeable future. Haaland made his return to the side in their match against Wolfsburg on the 3rd of January in 2021. He scored a brace away against Leipzig in a 3-1 win and got another 2 goals in Dortmund's 4-2 defeat to Borussia Mönchengladbach on the 22nd of January. On the 17th of February, Haaland scored 2 goals and got an assist in Dortmund's 3-2 away win against Sevilla in the first leg of the Champions League round of 16, bringing his overall tally in the competition to 18 goals in only 13 matches played. In Dortmund's Bundesliga reverse fixture against Bayern at the Allianz Arena on 6th of March, Haaland scored twice within the opening 10 minutes to give his side a 2-0 lead. However, he would be substituted off in the second half after picking up a knock as Bayern rallied together to win the match 4-2. Haaland's second goal was the 100th goal of his senior career, reaching this milestone in only 146 appearances. Haaland would score another brace against Sevilla in Dortmund's second leg match on the 9th of March as his side drew 2-2 and advanced to the quarter-finals of the Champions League 5-4 on aggregate. With only 14 matches played, this made him both the fastest and the youngest player to reach 20 goals in the competition, also becoming the first person to score multiple times in 4 consecutive UEFA Champions League appearances. Now, further progressing past Sevilla in the Champions League stage, Borussia Dortmund find themselves up against powerhouse English side Manchester City. And unfortunately, with 2 consecutive losses, 2-1 defeats, Borussia Dortmund's campaign in this year's Champions League comes to an end, with Manchester City progressing through to the semi-finals against PSG. Now, with many people believing that Haaland's unbelievable form and his unbelievable goal-scoring abilities being too much for Borussia Dortmund to keep him at the club, the likes of Manchester United, the likes of PSG, the likes of Real Madrid, Manchester City will all come knocking on his door at this season's end and at the beginning of the transfer window. However, no matter how many rumours go around, there's only one person that knows where he's going to play, and that's Erling Haaland. So whether he wants to stay at Dortmund and make himself more of a legend down there, or take his talents over to England, wherever Erling Haaland plays, we know that the Terminator will be an unbelievable goal-scoring machine. Now, with the year 2021 feeling like a time where passing the torch is necessary, Erling Haaland joins Kylian Mbappe in being the future faces of football, with the chances of eventually being the future GOATs of football. A natural-born talent, Haaland will continue to dominate football and sport for many, many years to come.